People always imagine that there is one specific moment or one specific day where you actually wake up and just say, yes, I'm finally leaving or going abroad. For me, it actually did not happen like that. It was, in my case, it took years. It was years of quite knowing that I wanted something bigger, something beyond where I was at that moment. And then it started to slowly develop and become real. So even during my bachelor's, I knew I wanted to pursue a higher education, but at an international level, that was still not decided. I did not know yet which country I would like to target or which region I would like to go. I was just randomly looking at different countries, different options that are available at that time, and it was very general at that point. But then, after finishing my bachelor's and when I started to work, things started to narrow down and I was finally starting to understand what I wanted. I realized that I wanted to move towards the industrial side of pharmacy, which is obviously pharmaceutical industry, and that is where Germany entered the picture. So we all know that Germany is one of the best countries when it comes to pharmaceutical, and once I understood that point, the directions started to become more clearer. I started to look for different courses, different programs, and everything that would help me grow in that field and stand out more in my career. There was no one single day I can point to. It was more like years and years of hard work, years and years of building towards something that was bigger, and a feeling that always, just kept getting louder in my head, that I have to do it and I have to go out and pursue this. So it wasn't just a yes that I made like overnight. It was a yes that I earned slowly over the time. So now, after I realized, okay, Germany is the country, the question arises, who believed in me? And honestly, for this question to be answered, I would not like to say there was one person. I would say there were two people who believed in me, and they were or are my parents. And what's interesting is that the dream of me moving out from my country abroad and building an independent life, it wasn't my dream at the first place. It was actually my dad that had a dream, who had a dream long before I was even planning to do my bachelor's. And my mom alongside with him, both of them working hard enough to push me towards this goal, to make me believe that yes, I can do it. So they always supported me in every decision, but this one in particular, I would just not say that this was my decision alone. This was their dream as well, and knowing that people who love you the most are the ones believing in you the hardest. Even when sometimes you have self-doubt and you are not believing that you can do it, they will be the ones telling you that you can do it. And that gave me something I couldn't have found anywhere else. It gave me the courage and the strength to actually say, yes, I can do it, and move on with the next steps. Another frequent question that I am asked is, who was scared the most? I'll be honest about this. If I had to rank people like from top to bottom, from being the most scared to being the least scared, when I made the decision that I would like to move abroad, particularly to Germany, I would put myself at the very top of the hierarchy, because I knew what it meant. I knew I was going to be living far, far away from the people I love, and that the trips going back would be pretty long and the stays are going to be very, very short. I knew that back home I had always been surrounded and supported by the people I love, and my parents were always there to catch me in my very worst moments and always there in my very best moments. And now I was going to do everything alone, and for the very first time in my life. That was terrifying. I think I had never done anything fully on my own till the time I was with my parents, not really. They were always there, they always supported me, and the question that kept coming back at that time was, how am I going to do this without them? I had never done that before, and that really haunted me, that really terrified me. And then of course comes the second position of the hierarchy. It was my parents, my dad and my mom. They were both scared as well, not in the way that they tried to hold me back, but in the way that the parents are scared, when they know their child had never been left alone before in his or her entire life. They knew me, and they knew that I have always leaned on them from the very best moments of my life till the very worst moments of my life. And they worried in a way that the questions were like, okay, is she going to be okay? Can she really manage those things on her own? Because she never did. They never said, don't go, or that's not something for you. Instead, they just held their breath, and they were more like, you know what, you can do it, just dive in. So I would like to skip the third place of the hierarchy for people who were the most scared when I made the decision, because apart from me being scared and my parents being scared, no one else was. In case of my siblings, they were not actually scared. In fact, they were very positive and optimistic about the decision that I made, and they saw it as a door-opening opportunity for themselves as well, because they at that time were young, and they knew that when they grow old, they also have to make this life choice, and for them this is far better because they have someone who has already gone through that experience and has already undergone all the situations and has already faced those situations. So I think for them it was really a nice opportunity to know later in life what would be the best steps they can take, or which career path would be best for them, what doors could open for them in different countries, in different regions. So at the end, I realized that I was not doing this just for myself. I was doing it for my whole family. And I was actually scared, because then I realized that I am going to carry this weight, not just for myself, but also for my family. But it's also beautiful, because when you take a leap, sometimes you're not just doing it for yourself, you're doing it for the people who have loved you, who have cherished you, who have always supported you. And sometimes you're doing it also for them, because they have always stood by your side and have always supported you and have watched you. So why not? And I really take pride in it, and I feel proud that I could take the opportunity to be considered as the first in my family to experience everything, so that I don't have to let my younger ones suffer like the way I did, or I do. So at the end, I would like to close this video by just saying that the scariest decisions are really just yours, and the bravest thing that you can do on those scariest decisions is that you can just go ahead, take a deep dive, because you're not just doing it for yourself, but you're doing it for everyone who believed in you that you could do it, even when your brain or your heart was telling you that you could not.